didn't see the stomp. Hopefully she's not like way the fuck over there. I hope so.
Honestly, I'm just being a little bit harsh. It wasn't so bad. They definitely need to work on their dance moves a little bit in their flight, but I talked to them earlier. Good group of dudes, and it was definitely entertaining to say the least, but not the greatest score for me.
Derek, you have been very honest all day.
I thought they were talking to you. Yeah, I've been very honest.
Well, the only reason they got a 2 is the guy had a pepperoni suit on from head to toe. So I like the pepperoni suit, the pepperoni shoes. That's the only reason he got a 2.
He could definitely say today, well, you know, a guy who's no stranger to skits and entertainment. Twan, talk to me about your 0. You know about entertainment, and apparently you didn't see any.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, the flight was horrible, so I'm sorry about that. The pepperoni shoes were amazing, I will say that, but I mean, they should have ran a little quicker.
It's too late for me.
Lay
I'm
off
already
the pizza
burnt.
a little bit and run a little faster. Sorry, guys.
Everything in moderation, as always. All right, let's throw down to Parks down there on the dock.
All right, I'm down here. Our back wheel was questionably engineered, and you know, we started getting a little wobbly, and we said, you know, let's do it, boys. We can do this. And you know what? We're like, can we fly it? I think we just proved we can fly it, baby. Whoa! Good to see y'all survive, man. Doing it for Ken, doing it for Barbie. In my mind, I think y'all beat
feel the mineral salt,
this time.
and it doesn't rub in as easy as the regular stuff.
The end of that
Yes, at all.
Not bad for the flying pink machine.
Fuck.
Love y'all guys. Love y'all's vision. Go Barbie. Back to the flight deck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a local team right here in Tampa. They are representing Sims Crane, and this is their aircraft, the DSP Flyer. First and foremost, talk to me about this DSP Flyer. At this point, it looks like it could be the DSP Flightless. Not a whole lot of wingspan on there, my dude.
Well, our guy has light feet, so he's going to jump real far, and at Sims Crane, we wanted to make the world's first flying crane, so we'll see how we do today.
Well, I think you have the opportunity to do that right now. Tampa, you want to see it? Get some! What you gonna do? You gotta get on the move. If you want your body to move. Tell me, baby. This is about to break out. I got another puzzle for you. If you are wise, you listen to me. Do you think when your kid is up? Crack and virgin spark like the Siamese. Cat playing in the gates is a lion. Shame you know exactly who's to blame. I believe I can fly. Alexa, after that skid, this craft better go about 135 feet. There's top 3 in it. This is my 6th or 7th Flugtag. I have never seen a craft with no wings. There's not even a pilot seat. Dude's not even holding on to anything. I'm not sure what we're seeing it, but it is awesome. There they go. What a strategy! Again, Alexa, it truly is about how far the pilot can go. What a good strategy! They almost and they sent their pilot flying.
You can see it.
It's time to check in with some of our judges. Vassy with a 2. You dropped that mean elbow of justice. What did you like?
Well, we could try it.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's my opinion. So I think
Yeah, we could actually see.
just, you know, the performance before wasn't that great, and just went down with the rough, so.
When Derek Brooks delivers truth, he laughs at the end of it. You like just sit there very stone-faced and want to make sure that they're feeling it. I got a 5 over there. What's the 5?
You know, I feel like their performance was pretty good, and they sent it without anybody dying. It was a clean performance, so had to put them in the middle.
Now, Twan, going out to you, buddy boy. I mean, again, a guy who's a pro at this stuff. I almost think, obviously, the craft was different, but did it exceed expectations?
something that we can do.
Well, that was team number 9 right there. We're going to go. Let's go down again. No matter it is.
All right, well, I see where I'm headed for at least a couple.
Hey, I am down
Yeah.
with an honorary craft team.
I'm going to be right in this area. I'm also going with you. Because I don't know, I can't tell how many people are actually in line or not.
I didn't hear anything from anybody. That's all good. I think just to have you. I want to be dancing for that. Super I heard one dude say, taking off your shoes and just getting them on the end of the flight deck to get it done more. But the 24 feet, not bad. Middle of the ground, not around cars. Good business, dude. Let's go. Yes.
About your vision here. They are fired up and ready to fly this thing. This is Velocity Vanguard. Let's see what they got.
I like how they got the center line of the runway on their rolling crew as well. It lines up perfectly with our flight deck. Oh, you guys gonna balance this? This doesn't reek of being sketchy.
You know, more of these guys are in flight school, so have a little bit of faith, but, you know, they didn't.
Let's look up here, Alexa. That was. At least they had a good interview.
You know, I mean, I wake up in the morning and say, what would you about to do? They took it to a whole nother level. Maybe add a couple too many more.
I like how 3 of the team members bailed and then the 4th one totally hot and face first into the flight deck and then off the end right there.
Oh my God. That lady's over. My friend Malia just saw my Instagram story and replied that she's here somewhere. You want to meet up with her? Well, I just told her where we were at, and then hopefully she's not like way the fuck over there. I hope so. I'm about to be the closest man. Oh man, I was reading that, and then that screen went away. The menu went away. Oh, damn. Okay. All right, now we're on our way back to the car after this fun event. What are you looking for? No, we walked through here by Emily. This is TC the Wandering Historian. He just came from Flugtag, sponsored by Red Bull, at the Tampa Convention Center. You guys need to wait for that truck or a bus.
You wanna just throw me under the bus real quick for a quick payday?
Nah, I already did it to some other people who deserved it. They know who they are. They can figure it out. Let's see how they like it.
Did you get to that South Park episode yet where they got where Mackey's like, I got an idea, but we're gonna have to kind of throw Cartman under the
I
bus.
just saw that today. I just saw that.
What do you mean? Well, we're gonna get a bus and just kind of throw him in front of it.
Yeah, he wasn't even beating around the bush. Now that is a nice breeze. I was out in the sun for a couple of hours.
Now that it's set, though, like, you can feel it on my arms, and you can still kind of feel it.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
It actually, like, kind of feels good on my skin.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So, yeah, the initial process is not very good. Especially because I rubbed it in the face, too. But, yeah, I am not burnt even a little. But it definitely makes all my old, like, couple-year-old scars, like, really show. But I've had a lot of them.
Damn.
I covered in those from, like, head to toe. Well, not head to toe. I'd say, like, shoulder to toe.
Damn.
Yeah, that happens.
This is Emily Arena.
A lot of concerts there that cost way too much. I saw the Suicide Boys there twice. I saw Aerosmith there when I was young. I saw Blink-182 there.
I saw T-Pain there. And
I saw 2 Chainz there.
I saw T-Pain in some boring boxing match.
Snoop Dogg here back in 2011.
Here. And even here. You've been thunderstruck. No, no. No, we came from over there on the left.
I'm just looking for like landmarks I remember passing.
Remember, that's where we saw the guy with the dachshund in his lap over there. I'm gonna have to head over there then. I don't care if you call it Emily, St. Pete Times Forum, Tampa Bay Times Forum. I still call it Ice Palace.
Used to be called the Ice Palace.
I still call it Ice Palace. They just keep changing the
It's
names.
been the Emily Arena though for a few years now. They're gonna wait until everybody gets used to calling it that, and then they're gonna change it.
That's their pattern for you. It took a while with Strass Center,
What's
but
funny, did you watch this movie that came out maybe last year or the year before, but at most 2 years ago, called Greenland?
I think so.
Like one of the very first scenes was this, people were watching this meteor shower, but a meteor that was a huge hit. And the city they chose was Tampa, but they used old stock footage of Tampa.
Figures.
And you could clearly see the sign on it, and it still said Ice Palace. Like it was like old stock footage.
Yeah, we came from up there.
Yeah, I remember crossing this. Because that was when I was doing blind. I don't need to see the price tag.
I see no flaw in that logic.
Do that more days.
This is TC, the Wandering Historian. He just left. He's making his way back to the car. Kind of reminds me of when I did the 2 Comic-Cons here, Tampa Bay and Metro.
God, I've lost track of how many Metro cons I've been to because I've been going for more than a decade. Maybe even 15 years at this point because I'm getting old as fuck.
This was my second, because y'all, well, you and Samara brought me to my first one in 11,
Yeah, but like I was going before that one because I didn't know who you were yet.
I just didn't know it existed until one of y'all told me about it. I'm like, huh? What the heck's Comic-Con?
Well, me and Smar have been going to cons since we were probably like 15, 16 years old together.
Can't believe I didn't even know about it until after I was 18. Must you just love living under a rock or something? Sheesh. Maybe I should do a walking tour of downtown Tampa. I could do another one. I did the Riverwalk. I did 2 Comic-Cons. Yeah, Metro Tampa, and I could do another one. And also when we did St. Patrick's Day.
That is what you call compensating for something.
Exactly.
And just for the record, like I still do want that trip for New York and Dayton all by myself at the moment. If anybody like,
I gotta see my class schedule first.
well, I'm leaving on a Friday and coming back early on a Monday.
Oh, it's gonna be just a weekend.
Yeah, it's just a weekend. Well, I'm only going up there for the concert. But since I'm already there, I was like, well, I might as well just hang out for like 2 days.
I'm gonna die on. I gotta walk out.
Ratio that I went to one's a one guy, like 10 trips.
What?
That car right there.
Oh, we're walking. No.
That was exact. Like imagine a Bugatti, bro. Imagine the yacht on the Bugatti.
We could walk on the sidewalk or through the parking lot.
I don't let borders define where I'm at. That sounds like a hippie. I always hated it, like when I grew my hair, like long, not like this long, but like down to here long. People call me a hippie. Like,
I learned to embrace it.
Not a fucking hippie, I'm a rock star. It's different.
I've been called hippie, hipster. I'm like, whatever. I don't care. I'm just doing me.
I've been called a hipster. Definitely been called a hippie.
When I'm in my outfit, I get called a hipster. But I'm like, whatever. I know what I am. If you want to label me like that, that's your business.
Bro, I bought a wardrobe in 2005, quit growing, and have never stopped wearing it.
Dang. Oh my god.
Clothing shopping to me is going to the merch booths at concert and picking out shirts.
For me, it's going to Hot Topic or Spencer's. If not Amazon,
I do
on occasion.
occasionally go to Hot Topic just to look around.
I went there for a lot of the mini backpacks, but I had to stop
been a
it.
couple of clothing items that I have bought from there. Go to like thrift store and I know I'm just like white trash.
Hey, we can't help who we are. It's just whatever. It's one of those things. Or how they say it, it is what it is. That's how people say it.
Just lying there on the ground, lid open and everything, leaking out.
Well, they can buy another
Well, I
one.
mean, why were they using liquid eyeliner in the first place? I'm fucking hot out here. Damn, I didn't know they were doing that.
Yeah, I didn't know, but had I known, I would have brought my outfit.
Well, we got plenty of time to go back and change.
And it's like, nah, it ain't worth the gas or time to go all the way back. To come all the way back here.
It is a holiday weekend.
Is that the? Yeah, that's the car. I almost thought it was mine.
On Reddit to find out how to maximize its effects. So this motherfucker takes a kratom capsule, pours it into a shot glass, fills the shot glass up full of vodka, microwaves it for 30 seconds, takes it, and then damn near puked until the sun came up.
Oh my god.
I just left him in the bathroom and said good luck. I've done all I can to help. Like, I told you it was a stupid idea. You agreed that it was probably a stupid idea, and it happened. Yo, I saw these guys at Grey Day. City Morgue. Oh. Yeah, it's like a... I think they've been making music since like 2015 or 16. Yeah, they're like rappers, but they're all depressed and shit, so I relate. Oh, and they're not like those white boy rappers either. They're like actually from Compton, and they're depressed. So it's like, yo, these guys have actually seen some shit to be depressed. I've had a lot of fun today. Let's put on some like sad emo songs.
Sure, might as well. Let's mix it up.
My brain is just so like chemically wired incorrectly that it's like the sad songs make me feel happy, and happy songs put me in a bad mood.
No, that's just backwards.
Before I continue, if there's something about this video that you felt like I should have highlighted or mentioned, or if you have any questions, concerns, gripes, or complaints, let me know in the comment below. And now, back to the video. Alright, so what'd you think? Please like, share, subscribe to stay up to date for more videos. This is TC, the Wandering Historian, encouraging y'all to try new things. Blessings!
Stop. Yeah, I didn't say to stop.